So after trading with the Philadelphia Eagles to get 2 picks in the first round this year, the Saints are trading again. They traded up to get the pick here, take it from Washington. They trade picks 16, 98, and 120 to move up to pick number 11, take the selection the Washington Commanders currently have. And they are taking Ohio State wide receiver Chris Olave. And this will be a highly criticized move because it was not Jameson Williams, the wide receiver from Alabama, that everyone was expecting. Instead, you get someone entirely different. And Chris Olave, not a true speedster, but he has the speed to win at all 3 levels. He can win short, intermediate, deep. And you know what? He's a natural separator, the best thing you can have. A guy who creates open space with smooth route running, with speed, with agility. And he's a proven receiver who has 3 years of consecutive good production at Ohio State. 2018 freshman year, 197 receiving yards. After that, 840 in 2019, 729 in 2020, 936 this past year, plus 13 touchdowns. And while that might not seem like dominant levels of production, it's because he's sharing a wide receiver room with Marvin Harrison Jr., with Jackson Smith and Jigba is going to be a top 10 pick next year if he continues playing so well. With Garrett Wilson, there's just a lot of really talented wide receivers at Ohio State, which is why Chris Olave does not have dominant wide receiver numbers. But he's 21 years old despite being in college for 4 years. And he is a really good playmaker who, again, natural separator, can create a lot of open space for Jameson Williams and can win vertically, which is something that Jameis Winston will love to play to, I'm sure. And if assuming Michael Thomas is back and healthy and playing for the Saints, I expect Michael Thomas to kind of be the underneath guy who will win the short to intermediate routes. And Chris Olave can certainly win those routes as well, but it'll also help you stretch the field a little bit. Now, will he play outside or in the slot? I think you can play him outside. He's 6 foot, 187 pounds, so he's a little bit lean, kind of like skinny like a rod a little bit. So you might have to play him in the slot, but at the same time, I still think this is a guy who can win at all 3 levels. And he has a couple drops this past year. He's not much of a yak receiver. He kind of, like I said, very thin and not super elusive after he catches the ball, so he can get taken down pretty quickly. But if he's connecting on 50-yard passes downfield from Jameis Winston, that doesn't really matter. I'd still take that 50-yard gain. So a bit of a controversial pick because it's not Jameson Williams, but still a good pick nonetheless for the New Orleans Saints.